Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
So.
Transitory.
Hey Internet und YouTube. Und willkommen zurück zu einem weiteren Part zu dem Spiel Genshin Impact. Heute ist Sonntag. Das heißt, relaxing on point. So. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet bis dato ein gutes, entspanntes Wochenende. Nicht so viel um die Ohren, nicht so viel Stress. Bei mir war es auch relativ entspannt. Ich hatte nicht so viel zu tun, glücklicherweise. Also dahingehend kann man nicht meckern. So. Ich würde sagen, wir machen uns wie üblich an das tägliche Programm. Machen die Dailies. Machen die weitere Mission vom Event. Und begeben uns dann auch wieder an die andere Quest für des Ansehens. Beziehungsweise für das Ansehen von
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Den ganzen Stämmen. Ist anstrengend, aber ist nicht so schlimm. So, warte mal. Wo ist der? Ah, der steht direkt vor der Nase. Ja gut. Dann eben so. Machen wir uns ganz schnell fix an die Dailies. Meine Frage ist, wer sind die Gefährten der Kinder der Echos? Tepetli-Saurier natürlich. Aha. Weitere Fragen. Gibt es eine Pflanze in Natlan, die Phlogiston enthält? Wie heißt diese Pflanze? Blutkern. Boom. Wir haben den Dreh raus. Ist doch schön. So, letzte Frage. Mal gucken, ob ich das hinkriege. Am Quellenbach, nahe dem weiten Ozean, gibt es die Menschen der Quellen. Diese fröhlichen Menschen lieben Musik, feste und heiße Quellen. Und es ist immer ein Vergnügen, mit ihnen zusammen zu sein. Wer sind die Gefährten der Menschen der Quellen und wie ist ihr echter Name? Die Kahola? Kohalosaurier? Moment, da muss ich gerade mal kurz überlegen. Warte, waren die so geschrieben oder so? Kohalo? Kahola? Moment. Das oder das? Oder das? Nee, Kohola. Nee, Kohola nicht. Kohola war es nicht. Oder? Oder? Doch, Kohola, Moment. Oh Gott. Gelehrter aus Natlan. Interesting. Na, das ist doch natürlich ziemlich gut. Also, Genshin Impact wissensmäßig bin ich gut dabei. Glücklicherweise. Könnte auch sein, dass ich nicht so gut dabei gewesen wäre, aber warum nicht? Ein wenig zu leicht. Quest abgeschlossen und Hidden Achievement. Damit lässt sich arbeiten. So, gib mir eine Sekunde. Ich muss hier gerade noch was checken in den Analytics. Das stimmt, das stimmt. Okay, das hier sieht auch gut aus. Übertragungsrate ist konstant. So. Gut. Haben wir. Passt, sitzt, wackelt, hat Luft. Alright. So, gut. Nehmen wir erstmal das Achievement mit. Wir machen Fortschritte. 1035. Beantworte alle von Kaitas Fragen innerhalb von einer Fragerunde richtig. Da hatten wir ja Glück. Zum Glück haben wir aufgepasst. Okay. Nächste Daily. Retter in der Not. Ah, das ist doch bekannt. So, ich habe mir heute einen Zeitplan aufgelegt, der sich ein bisschen kürzer fasst. Ich will heute insgesamt 2 verschiedene Streams starten. Zum einen jetzt für die nächsten 2 Stunden Genshin. Und dann wiederum muss ich zeitweilig noch mich auf ein paar kleine Abenteuer begeben. Oh. Siege die Lava gekreuzt. Kriegen wir hin. Beziehungsweise ich muss noch ein paar Dinge erledigen. Und dann am späteren Tag, so gegen Nachmittag, Abend, je nachdem, habe ich mir nochmal vorgenommen für 2 Stunden. Oh, das ging relativ schnell sogar. Und es gibt Blut. Habe ich mir sogar vorgenommen für circa 2 Stunden. Vielleicht auch mehr. Muss ich gucken. Nochmal einen Horizon-Stream rauszuhauen. Denn da müssen wir ja auch noch ordentlich was erledigen. Von daher denke ich, haben wir da keine Probleme. Ich meine, wir haben ja in der letzten Zeit wieder ein paar Genshin-Streams rausgehauen. Bis dato waren es natürlich aufgrund von Release Day 8 Stück und mit dem heutigen sind es 9. Also passt das, dann machen wir zwischendrin wieder einen Horizon Stream. Wir haben ja bei dem letzten auch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 5 Genshin Streams hatten wir zwischendrin, aber das wurde ja auch zeitlich variiert. Hätte ich die Streams auf die gleiche Länge gehalten wie sonst, also so im 3 bis 4 Stunden Schnitt, dann wären wir wieder bei 5 gewesen, also so im Schnitt 5 Streams von Genshin. Gut, war auch jetzt momentan aufgrund dessen, dass 5.1 kam und aufgrund dessen, dass ich ja in Natlan noch nicht angefangen hat und mich da unbedingt mal endlich rein involvieren wollte. Also ist da eigentlich nichts Verkehrtes dran. So, die nehmen wir auch noch alle mit. Sollten doch ein paar gute dabei sein. Reicht zwar nicht ganz für 10, aber das ist okay. Wo ist der? Oh, wir haben hier noch eine Chest. Wait a minute. Wir sollten doch wohl öfters auf Kistensuche gehen. Gut, dass wir hierher sind. Da unten ist auch noch eine. Oh. Gibt's wieder ein paar Free-Items und Prozente. Ist ja nicht verkehrt, ne? Oh, der hält aber ganz schön viel aus da. Ah, kurzer Leck. Das war nicht geplant.
Stay cool and face your gift.
There is no escape.
Stabilize.
Zack, immer die Deckung oben halten. Bumm. Gut. Haben wir das. Wobei ich davon ausgehe, dass hier vorne... Ah, da ist er. Lol. Als ich eben da stand, war der irgendwie nicht da. Deswegen hat mich das gerade ein bisschen irritiert. So, die haben wir mal angezündet wieder. Hätte ja sein können, dass da irgendwas kommt, aber ist nicht. Wir gucken mal hier. Haben wir hier irgendwas? Den Schrein haben wir fertig. Da ist eine Chest noch. Vielleicht finden wir noch die ein oder andere Chest. Wir kümmern uns jetzt erstmal hier um den großen.
Illusion shattered. Now disappear.
Order guide you.
Das wird mal schön sein.
For now.
So ist das schön. Wenn es reibungslos funktioniert.
All unclaimed articles should be turned in. So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
Right. Genauso machen wir es, Risley. So, dann sollten wir auch prozentual wieder ein bisschen höher sein. 86. Mhm. Wobei, waren wir nicht bei 86? Okay, nevermind. Wir werden ja bestimmt im Verlauf noch ein paar Kisten so zufällig finden. Oder wenn wir uns auf Kistenjagd begeben. Ah, wieso ist die Flamme schon wieder aus? Hallo? Oh. es hier irgendwas von Wichtigkeit? Wahrscheinlich nicht. Ich weiß es nicht. Wenn, dann habe ich noch nicht geguckt, aber ich glaube, so an sich ist hier nichts. Oder vielleicht doch irgendwo noch so ein bisschen versteckt. Wenn, dann werden wir es finden. So. Hoch mit dir.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Shine down.
Here comes another.
Step right up.
A moment, please.
Nein, du rührst das Ding nicht an. Geh weg. Geh weg, geh weg, geh weg. Geh weg.
Stabilize. Have a safe trip.
Geh weg. Hat's doch angerührt. Oder doch nicht?
This is Oris.
100%, das ist schon mal gut.
You asked for it. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Now disappear.
Monolithen beendet, ohne dass er Schaden genommen hat. Das ist schön. Das finde ich gut. So, wo ist die nächste? Dass wir ein bisschen mehr Gas geben und uns ein bisschen mehr beeilen. Schließlich will ich ja noch ein bisschen was erledigen heute.
I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
Da sind wir wieder. Ich habe kurz noch mal was im Hintergrund gemacht, aber daran soll es nicht scheitern. So. Das dahin, das dahin. Die Hörer wieder auf den Kopf. Passt. Gut, 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 gut. Wo sind wir? Da sind wir. Kurz mal einen Scan und einen Umgebungsblick. Vielleicht sehen wir hier noch eine Chest oder so. Kann ja sein. Wissen wir ja nie. Aber ich muss auch feststellen, dass man ja auch mit den Sauriern Chests freikriegt, indem man ihre Fähigkeiten benutzt. Also müssen wir zwischendurch mal gucken, dass wir die Dinos benutzen, um dahingehend dann auch blutmäßig voranzukommen. Denn wie gesagt, es gibt ja Chests, die sind im Boden versteckt. Und die haben wir nur gefunden durch den Pipetl-Saurier. Pipetli-Saurier, Verzeihung.
Solidify.
Schon dann richtig, ne?
Now.
Ein schöner 30k, das ist schön. Gut. Dailies sind durch. Stufe 8 ist auch drin. In 2 Stufen kriegen wir wieder ein paar Wishs. Vielleicht haben wir ja Glück, vielleicht auch nicht. Weiß ich nicht. Da hinten haben wir ein paar Fatui stehen, habe ich gerade gesehen. Warte mal. Aber wir machen auch erst kurz mal den hier. Vielleicht haben wir ja Glück. Kann man ja nicht wissen. Ah, nein, schade. Da rennen ein paar Fatui rum. Ach, die haben wir schon bekämpft. Das waren die, wo doch hier Dingens gefangen waren, ne? An der Stelle. Finde ich irgendwie blöd, wenn es jetzt das durch die Story hieß, ja, man hat die Fatui als Verbündete, dass man die trotzdem bekämpfen kann. Aber gut, ich meine, da man die Items von denen ja braucht, ist es ja klar. Storybasierend tun sie einem nichts, aber so tun sie einem doch schon was. So, dann gehen wir mal kurz hier hin, holen uns unsere Daily 20. Mal gucken. Lucky, lucky. Ich muss aber auch sagen, es gibt trotz meiner langen Genshin-Erfahrung, beziehungsweise ich bin ja schon wirklich so ein Genshin-Rentner in dem Sinn. Ich spiele ja schon quasi fast seit Anfang, aber selbst ich finde immer wieder noch neue Sachen oder finde noch Chests oder Puzzle oder Infos über Charaktere, die ich noch nicht wusste. Also daran soll es nicht scheitern, ne? So. Wir begeben uns zu Nummer 4. Zum Fangen. Bitteschön. Das ist hier, das ist gut. Verfolgen. Teleport. Jut, jut, jut. Es gibt noch so viel zu tun. Kurz nochmal einen Umgebungsscan. Vielleicht sehen wir ja doch irgendwo was. Augenscheinlich nicht. Unser Ziel befindet sich hier vorne. Okay, das ist nice. Ah, vielleicht finden wir hier noch ein paar Chests irgendwo. Wäre nicht schlecht. Wäre sogar besser. Oh, Molani. Oh. Interessant. Obwohl ich mit Molani nicht so umgehen kann. Leider. Ne? Aber sollten wir hinkriegen. Zack, zack, zack. Erstmal Sachen aufsammeln. Ich brauche ja ordentlich was. Damit es reicht für 2 Aufladungen. Nehme ich mir die mit. So, wo bist du? Komm her. Zack. Zack, zack, zack. Oh. Da hat er mich rangekriegt. Da ist er wieder verschwunden. So, wo ist er? Wir nehmen uns noch mal ein paar Items mit. Du bist da vorne. Okay, das ist gut. Oh, sick. Dass wir die Oberflächen mit involvieren, finde ich super. Zack. Gecatcht. Hep. 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 Ah, wir hatten ihn fast. Fast hat man ihn. Was haben wir hier? So, wo bist du? Oh. Oh, das ist sick. Das finde ich cool. Oh, das ist fantastisch. Ich finde das mega stark. Oh, ich finde das sehr cool, ehrlich. Bleib doch mal schön hier. Zack. Zack. Und der letzte Hit. Haben wir. Diesmal sogar schneller als die anderen. 2 Minuten und das mit Molani, das ist schon gut. Also, so langsam komme ich doch mit ihr klar. Finde ich cool. Freut mich. Sie ist aber auch ein gutes Fortbewegungsmittel, muss ich sagen. Haben wir hier was? Das ist das. Das sind diese Tore. Ich frage mich, was es mit den Toren auf sich hat, weil wir haben ja versucht, diese Barrikaden zu zerstören, was nicht funktionierte. Also gehe ich davon aus, dass es vielleicht irgendwo eine Herausforderung gibt, die wir starten müssen. Wodurch wir dann wahrscheinlich über diese Barrikaden springen müssen, um am Schluss dann eine Truhe zu kriegen. Nur wo wäre der temporäre oder der prozentuale Startpunkt? Ist die Frage. Wo wäre die Möglichkeit, dass hier quasi so eine Herausforderung ist? beziehungsweise so eine Option für Chests. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Vielleicht hier oben, dass man hier hochspringt, dann hier überall durchfährt, dann wieder runter. Könnte sein, könnte aber auch nicht sein. Das ist halt die Frage, ne? Weil die sind ja nicht umsonst da. Oder wir haben die schon mal gemacht und ich kann mich nicht mehr dran erinnern. Das wäre natürlich auch der Fall. Wir probieren mal was. Ich bin mal gespannt. Interessiert mich dann doch schon ein bisschen. Da. Nehmen wir dich mal mit. Gucken wir mal. Logiston ist voll. Oh. Sehr schöner flüssiger Übergang. Okay. Scheint wohl nicht viel gebracht zu haben. Dann gehen wir nochmal hin. Gehen wieder runter. Hier hin. Hier ist noch so eine Jump Base. Oder es ist so ein Hidden Achievement. Hey Lorna, willkommen im Stream. So, gucken wir mal. Oh, wait. Was haben wir hier denn? Oh. Ach so. Okay. Gut, das hat sich dann auch erledigt. Oh, warte mal, wir haben hier noch ein bisschen Goodies. Das zählt natürlich auch für die prozentuale Zahl, richtig? Wie wir es ja kennen. So. Gut, 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 gut. Sammeln wir hier noch ein bisschen. Zip. Ah, Moment. Bevor ich es vergesse. Immer schön den Loot mitnehmen. Und wir haben sogar... Wow. Cool. Einsammeln. Einsammeln. Ah. Favorite character. I mean... If you look at my profile picture... Maybe it's obvious? And he's also my main tank and main DPS, so I think I could say it's Zhongli. So for the daddy characters in Genshin, it's Zhongli, and at the moment it's for the mummies. It's Shogun and Mavika. You're surprised because I read your comment? What? I mean, it's a normal thing for me, so I'm a live streamer, and if I have some watchers or my normal count of watchers, if they ask me anything, talk with me, of course I'm answering questions or reading comments. Least favorite. Least favorite because of some reasons. I mean, if you think about the fact that you're
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I
saving
remember.
Primus for a character you want, and then you get a character you don't want to pull, like most of the time Barbara. Or where is she? Rosaria. Or in the last banners, as I was trying to get Shogun for C1. Toma.
Boats are made for
I was saving
transferring
Primus
commodities
so
back and
hard.
forth, and those that come across Leo tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
I was saving so many Primals and wishes, and what did I get? Toma 4 times. And then I lose the 50-50 for Shogun to Shurus. I was so sure that I gonna get that I will get Shogun with the 50-50 because it looked like that I have had a safe 50-50 and then I got her. And yeah, now we are here. And I'm also trying to get Jelonen. I mean, I was thinking about saving all Primals and wishes now for the release banner for Mavika because I want her too, so I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna save everything or using a bit of money for wishes. I'm not sure. But I will try my best. So. Okay. Das haben wir alles fertig. Gut. Gehen wir hier hin. Main Quest. Jetzt gucke ich aber auch nochmal was von den Prozenten. 82, 86, 95, 76. Wow. Seit 5.1 habe ich ordentlich was gemacht. Ich meine, ich habe 4 Tage, 5 Tage oder so? 4 oder 5 Tage vor Release von 5.1 angefangen mit Natlan. Ich hatte noch in Sumeru ein bisschen was zu tun, questmäßig. Und dann, ja, also für die 2 Wochen Zeitspanne ist das ordentlich was. Zumal ich Genshin auch nur spiele eigentlich, wenn ich am Streamen bin. Favorite spots? It depends. So at the moment it's I could say Sumeru because of the areas, the stories, the music, and now it's also it's also Natlan because of I mean you see it's quite similar to Sumeru. I mean, it's more stones and hills and water and less green, like, you know, like here or here. But to be honest, the music is also a reason why I say I will put Natlan on first place too, besides Sumeru. Then on the 2nd place it's Liebe. On the 3rd place it's Inazuma. Then Fontaine. Then Mondstadt, and then the Abyss. No, not the Abyss.
Boats are
Chasm.
made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across
Economia,
Leo
and
tend to stay.
then
So it is where many
the Abyss.
things come to settle.
Oh, let's take a look. Was haben wir hier? Stufe 5, gut, das ist auch okay. Warte mal, wie viele Pyrosiegel haben wir aktuell? Pyrosiegel, Ah, Moment. Hier muss ich auch noch 2 Items finden. Da muss ich mal gucken, wo die sind. Den Ring habe ich schon fertig. Übrigens habe ich herausgefunden, wo man diese einsetzt. Und zwar beispielsweise. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob es hier war, bei der Arena. Also nicht mehr genau, ob es hier war oder bei der Baumkrone. Es gibt auf jeden Fall doch hier. Ich glaube hier unterhalb gibt es so so eine Entrance, also so eine Barrier, wo man diese Ringe benutzen kann, um da reinzukommen.
Manthis wine tastes the
Aber es
same
gibt
as I
verschiedene
remember.
Bereiche. So, Moment, wo war ich jetzt? Hep, hep. Wo sind sie denn? Bin ich jetzt blind? Warte. Ah, hier. 17 Stück, das ist okay. Das heißt, wir brauchen noch 13 für eine weitere Stufe, das ist gut. Okay, okay, okay. Wo gehen wir hin? Moment, wir müssen hier hin. Falsche Richtung. Ah, warte mal. Ich mach mal kurz was weg, weil das irritiert mich. Nicht mehr verfolgen. Perfect. My favorite weapon at the moment is the Staff of Homer. That was one of the 5-star weapons that I was trying to get from the weapon banners or from the banners when you can actually choose the weapon. But I think I got the Homer staff from the standard banner. I'm not I mean, I can remember it correctly, but I think I got the staff from the standard. Somehow. And yeah. That's actually my favorite one. I mean, I got a couple of 5 stars, but I didn't use them that much. So at the moment it's the Staff of Homer, because it's for my main tank DPS, Zhongli, so, and it fits. And I also have to say I don't have that much luck if it comes to pull for a weapon or a character. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. It depends on the luck, I should say. I mean, at least I got more luck as Bennett, so it's quite okay. We'll take it. Hep, hep. Haben wir hier irgendwas? Irgendwelche Chests? Chests? Nein. Okay. Gut. Oh, Philippines. That's quite far away. I'm from Germany.
Go on now, Yengu.
So, bin ich mal gespannt, wie es hier weitergeht. Yengu. Oh. Oh.
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonin is here too.
Wir sind gekommen, um Netcha oder Necha? Neckar zu besuchen. Okay.
It's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave,
Cute.
right? Well, I've brought the book for her. There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy.
spielt
It
Fahnen
seems
mit
this
ihm.
softcover edition is one of the most
Ah, ist das
popular
cool.
options, so I brought it for Nechka.
You haven't
Nitschka,
changed
jetzt
a
haben
bit,
wir's.
Shilonen. Let's go
Nicht
inside.
Neckar, sondern
I was
Nitschka.
just boiling some chocolatl, so you can all try some. Shilonen used to love drinking chocolatl. When she was little, she would always have
Chocolatl.
several cups every time she came to
Hört sich
visit
für
me.
mich an wie heiße Schokolade,
You
nur
were
auf
already a big girl by the time I finally
Teviat-Basis,
had my
beziehungsweise
Nitschka.
im Natlan-Style.
Alright, for now let's... Oh,
Oh.
Oh, Auntie, let's go inside.
So gut sieht's jetzt auch nicht aus. Also, sieht
Traveler,
aus, als wäre sie
please
ein
help me
bisschen
get her into
krank.
the house.
Natürlich machen wir das. Sicher gerne.
Paimon will help too. Be good, Yangu, and don't get in the way.
Oh.
All right, let's get indoors.
Schmollschnute.
Watch your step, Auntie.
So, gucken wir mal. Haben wir eigentlich Loot? Ja, nehmen wir noch mit. Pep. Hallo, du sollst da nicht hochklettern, du sollst mir den Loot aufsammeln, Songli. Hä? Nicht vergessen, Vegetables sind auch ganz wichtig. Zack, zack. Zack, 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 zack. Sonst noch was? Ja? Nein? Nein? Okay. Okay, Moment. Ich sehe hier was, Hep, hep. Hep, 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 hep. Immer das Grünzeug schön mitnehmen, ha? Gesundes Essen ist immer wichtig. So, gucken wir mal, was das werden wird. Ein bisschen Zeit haben wir noch. Also quasi eine Stunde ungefähr. Das sollte passen.
sorry.
Oh, sieht nett aus.
Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't
Dizzy.
scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolatl. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already
ist
brought
doch
them over.
bestimmt
This
sowas
cup's for
wie
you,
heiße
Auntie.
Schokolade,
And these
oder?
are for you too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
So, mal
The
gespannt.
last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the children of Echoes.
for real?
No, of all Natlan even.
My
Oh,
little
well, it's
cousin
all
was
thanks to
named
the
after
drinks I
Queen.
had here and the books I happen to read.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice. I mean, I once was thinking about to name my child or one of my child, if it will be a boy. I mean, if I have someday, if I have child someday,
We heard
I
that
was
you two
thinking
are from
about
the same
to
tribe,
naming
but
my
Paimon had no
son.
idea you were so close.
If it is a son, with the first name or the second name Zhongli.
When I was little, my parents
mean,
were always
it's
talking
obvious,
about how
right?
skilled Auntie was at forging
And
ancient names
if
and
it's
how she
would
was a good role
be
model for the rest of
a
us.
girl,
The moment I became idle at home,
then
they would toss me into Auntie's workshop
if
to
it's a
watch
girl,
and learn.
then the name will
Then
be
I would have your parents go back,
maybe
boil you a pot of chocolatl, and let you
Nahida,
play in the house.
Coco.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop.
I mean,
But eventually,
as a
she moved
shortcut
out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the
for
chance to visit again after that.
Coco
But why
Me,
did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the
or
drinks just now?
maybe
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see.
Jin
Yeah,
Yun?
that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
something like that.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read
I mean,
and
it
draw.
depends if
But
it will
you're
be
all
a
grown up
boy
now.
or a girl.
Even if you
so-
wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nechka's bed. That's how Nechka sees Shilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
But
Well,
now,
I'm here
I'm
now,
also thinking
and even
about
brought a gift as an
the name
apology.
Katrina,
I'll leave the book here.
because it's the name sounds
You said
cool,
Nechka
and
asked you for the book?
I think it's
I
okay
hope it wasn't too much trouble to get.
for
Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a
naming
present.
your
When
child
she's
like
at home,
a
she'd even ask me
gaming
for permission to
character
eat some
or anime
snacks.
character. And
Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own
Mualani
mother.
sounds also cool.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to deserve the title of Big Sister. Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come
I mean,
and visit her that many
Jilonen sounds
times.
also cool, but
The only thing I have been able to do
think-
is to help her find some books.
I'm not sure
Don't be
if
too hard on
this
yourself,
would be a
Shilonen.
name
You have great
that you
responsibilities as the name engraver
could
of the
use
tribe.
for your child.
We both know you are far too busy to take care of her. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nechka needs her mother's care.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer again. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Shilonen.
Oh.
Ooh, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone. Hasn't Nechka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nechka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation.
Natürlich
You'll
machen
be
wir
the
das.
one who's busy then. And I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
Schokoadel.
If that day
Ich
really
finde den
comes,
Namen immer
you
noch
can
so
have as much
cool,
chocolatl as you like.
weil es mich wirklich irgendwie dran erinnert, als wäre das die Bezeichnung dafür für heiße Schokolade oder so etwas.
If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she is gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nechka's illness actually originates from the Abyss. That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nechka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds.
Oh, schon wieder sowas.
I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge her an ancient name. Oh, Nechka, my daughter. My Nechka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her name, she wouldn't open her eyes and look at me.
Oh, Jesus. Das hatten
I
wir
was the
schon
one who
mit
decided to
Casca
move
und
my
ihrer
workshop to
Schwester,
the
ne?
outskirts of our tribe for work,
Mit Jinju.
and I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter, my Nechka. Why do you have to suffer like this?
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? Nechka's getting better. She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Shilonen has even brought her a gift.
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time. Phew. Alright. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight?
Natürlich, machen wir
Sounds
doch
like a lot
gern.
to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Thank you both. But don't worry. It's just a few dishes. I'll be fine. You three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't like picking out fish bones.
Nah, both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
Cup of grain fruit!
Beerenbecher.
How about a cup of grain fruit mixed with chocolate?
Oh!
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking, but could you do me a favor in the meantime? I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go check by the door and see if they were already here? Come on, Shilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
I'm dirty one.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my appetite.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young,
I mean, I
then
just
when you get older,
turned
you'll...
31 in August.
All right. I'm getting up.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
That kid.
Alright. Oh. Ist eigentlich ganz nett hier. Boah, ich finde die Inneneinrichtung echt schön. Oh, die hat sogar einen kleinen Kristall hier. Oh, ist das cool. Oh, ich finde den toll. Ich finde den echt schön. Ich mag das Interieur. Oh, ich finde das wirklich schick. Mir gefällt das. So, bin ich mal gespannt. Was kommt jetzt? Na komm. Ah, der Kampf des ewigen Ladebildschirms. Okay, wo sind die Ingredients? Hier. Ist da was? Loot auf jeden Fall. Habe ich was zum Einsammeln? Ich sammle mal die noch fix ein. Ah, komm mal. Zack, zack. Zack und tada. Okay, gucken wir mal.
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet. Paimon thought we'd see someone come flying down on a Yunkasaur as soon as we came out.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually come climbing down the cliffs nearby. No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
Oh
I just saw a ghost.
Ich glaube, das ist der Lieferant.
Hey, you there. Sorry, but does Tlisoli live around here?
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Yep.
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eaten myself. Never mind that now. Those monsters are still hot on my heels.
Shilonen,
Natürlich, da kümmern wir uns drum.
Where'd she
Oh.
go?
Oder Shilonen
Oh,
macht
she's
das.
already got him to fight the monsters? Let's go help her out.
Natürlich. Ah. Es wird nie langweilig, wa?
Bring it!
Order
kurz.
guide you.
Zack.
Stabilize.
So,
Step right up.
dann den hier. Hey Lara, willkommen im Stream. Komm her, leg dich schlafen. Gute Nacht. Und die Ulti. Woohoo. Komm her, komm her, komm her, komm her, komm her.
There is no escape.
Mit dir!
Alright, that should be it for the monsters. Yeah,
Mit
was easier than I
dir!
thought. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck. The goods weren't damaged either.
Strange. We didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all the time, and I've never been attacked like this before. It's the main road in and out of the tribe.
That's an
so
insider.
people often
That's
come here to clear out any
that's
monsters. This area
between
is
my
usually
foster
very safe.
sister and me.
I don't
So
know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have
you
gone
don't have to
berserk.
worry,
Even
Lorna.
the docile Tapetlosaurs are in a frenzy. Tlisoli doesn't even
It's
forge
just an
ancient
inside
names
joke.
anymore. So why can't she just move back to the tribe? If she comes back, Nachko will even be able to find some playmates. She's so young and
In
hasn't even...
English, it means "What's with you?"
Nachka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have played with her before. They've even told me about Nachka's favorite game. Strange. I always remembered it before. How could I forget all of a sudden?
Look at that. He has a Blaze Gem inscription too.
Also am Glück kann es nicht
You
liegen.
should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had
Ahem.
quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
Alright. Kein
If
Problem.
you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird.
Everyone
Why
can
is everyone we
have
run
a
into
shitty
today
day.
having trouble remembering stuff?
Und alle tragen diese Glutkristall-Inschriften bei sich.
I'm not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about this. Like it's all somehow related.
Once you
Yep.
live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing strange days like this. Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise, we won't have anything to eat tonight.
Alright. Bringen wir die mal zurück. Nicht? Gib mir eine Sekunde. So. Kurz mal gucken, dass hier alles passt. Die Story, ja, das gehört dazu. Das ist halt, was heißt Story? Das ist nicht die Story, sondern das ist, so Legendeauftrag. Die Story habe ich schon längst abgeschlossen. Das sind Legendeaufträge, das sind so Aufträge von bestimmte Charaktere, die man machen muss. Oder quasi hier. Von dem Ganze, von den Stammbäumen. She was asking if this is the story. So, the main story. But it's just a side story for the for the look points of the tribes. Warte mal. Wir machen mal einen kurzen Switch, weil ich habe jetzt irgendwie Lust drauf, ein bisschen rumzufahren. Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Shogun geht weg. Hep, 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 hep. Nein, nein, falsch. Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Wo ist sie? Da. Molani!
Oh, what a lineup. We'll be unstoppable.
Ja, nee, mädchenmäßig ist es nicht. Es ist was ganz anderes als Mädchen. Also man muss craften. Zwar, man muss Waffe hochleveln, um halt den Charakter anpassen, aber das ist was ganz anderes als Mädchen. Das ist so... Es ist MMO, also so Open World RPG ist das. Nett, nett. Yeehaw. Wupp, wupp, wupp. Aber es zieht sich extrem lang. Also wenn man jetzt mit Genshin anfängt, dann braucht man wirklich viel Geduld und viel Zeit, weil die Story ist also so Auftrag bzw. so Kapitelabschnitt kann sich bis zu 3 Stunden ziehen. Das Spiel ist sehr zeitintensiv. Aber es macht halt sau Spaß, weil es sau interessant ist und man wird wirklich in die Story mit drin gezogen. Es macht so Bock, das Spiel zu spielen.
What took you so long? I was starting to worry.
Oh, yeah, we, ran into some small problems, but everything's fine now.
Alright. As long as everything's okay now. You all have a seat. I'll get the food ready. It won't take long.
Aber wie gesagt, man muss halt viel Geduld und Zeit mitbringen. Man muss Rätsel lösen, um zum Beispiel Kiste aufzumachen, damit man Primus kriegt.
Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
Oh.
Paima will help herself. Paima will have some of
I think I don't know it either.
this. Oh, and this!
I mean,
yeah. Can I
it's
get another
quite
serving,
hard
please?
for me to speak my own language too sometimes.
You're done already? Do you even chew
And
when
I mean,
you're eating?
German isn't that hard, I would say.
Of course! Didn't I say that I'd chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nechka.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all
Fishes
you'd
are
like.
friends, no
Nechka can't
fruit.
eat these dishes anyway. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
Oh no. But Paima thought she'd already recovered from her illness.
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she's stable is already quite a miracle. But it's okay. Nechka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand. That's more than I could ask for. Even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
Ja klar, natürlich.
What do you mean?
The
Hab
doctor
ich
said
sowieso
the
vorgehabt.
abyss has had an
Ich
irreversible
wollte
effect on
jetzt
Nechka's
halt
soul.
ein bisschen
She-
Genshin streamen,
She's
dann
lost all her
später
memories from before she
jo
was injured.
beim Liesje helfen.
The doctor also said
Und
this sort of
dann-
memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something.
Wollte ich halt
Rather,
oben noch ein bisschen
she can no
Horizon
longer remember
streamen,
anything from
also
before that
Zero
fateful
Dawn
day.
Forbidden West für 2 Stunden
But
und Dodo
how
noch
does that happen?
dann COD. Also ich hätte jetzt so keine Ahnung,
You know
16,
about the
17
woven
Uhr
scrolls
sowas
that the
angefangen.
masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right? Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you
She was
repaint
asking me
and
if
weave the
we
threads
play
again,
Call of
the
Duty
faded memories will
later.
come back to life. But
Modern
the case
Warfare
of Nechka's
3.
memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two, and the portion of the past was burnt to ashes. The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss.
But I have to
and can
say,
never be
this
retrieved
stream is
again.
not only in English. I mean,
As one example
even
of that,
if the
Nechka now
title
only
of the
sees
stream
me
is in
as
English,
a
but I
strange,
also speak my
unfamiliar
native
auntie
language,
who claims
so
to be her
German,
mother.
because
She's
I
a
have
good kid
watchers
and doesn't want to upset
that
this lady who's been
don't
taking
speak
care of her
English
so much,
nor
so she still calls me
can
Mom.
speak English.
But I've always had a
So
feeling that
that's
she's
why
constantly
I'm
wondering about things like
Where
where is her real
flexible
mother? Why is she stuck here in this
in
house?
that point.
Was she abandoned? Nechka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her and has never left.
So you plan on recreating Nechka's woven scroll all by yourself?
So I have to make sure that everyone has the possibility to ask me questions or talk to
Or
me.
should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago.
I will make things right. I'm trying to make things right for every person that watches my streams.
The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing Blaze Gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory loss. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you?
Yep.
Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. Huh. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill level of complexity. The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that of an ancient name. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this blaze gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings and the blaze gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time.
I have also things to do in Call of Duty, and on my YouTube channel,
That's right.
I
have a way to cure Nechka and restore
how
all her
could I say
memories.
it?
It's actually quite simple.
I have timelines.
I want to forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains
do I
all
play
her
this?
past
When
memories.
do I play this? It's like a plan. I made plans for the games that I wanna play. Sometimes I play this, sometimes play this.
And the reason they must be approved by the
I just
WIAB
don't play
is because the memories they
only
bear
one game
are
on
all
my
stored
stream,
within the ley lines.
or
Extracting
on my
those
YouTube
memories
channel.
from the ley lines requires the WIAB's
So-
assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right, Auntie?
I have to make content, different
Your
content,
blaze gem inscriptions will
so
help you
that
complete
everyone
that part of your
who is
plan in the ley lines
watching
place.
my
You
streams
will use the
or is
inscriptions
following
to form
me
a massive memory bank for Nechka.
can
And the ancient names you're trying to
have
forge
something
will be
of
used
there,
to
'cause some
extract corresponding
watchers
memories from the
like
memory bank.
A memory
it
bank?
when I play COD,
Wait, so
some
the reason all
watchers
those
like
people were
it
having trouble remembering stuff
when
is
I
because
play
the blaze gem inscriptions took
some
away any
story
memories
games
related
like
to Nechka?
Horizon Zero Dawn, Assassin's Creed, or something like that.
Using
So I
other
have to be
people's memories of
flexible.
Nechka to reconstruct her past? This is the first time I've heard of such an idea.
You've seen through my
I
plans,
mean,
Shilone.
I'm a content
You're as
creator,
outstanding
so
as ever. Far more brilliant than me.
I have to make sure that I make
I
stuff
intend to
for
use this
everyone.
method to collate all the memories related
Content,
to Nechka
posts,
and allow
videos,
her to regain her
edits,
past again.
whatever.
Wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person carrying the blaze gem inscription?
I mean,
Not at all.
I work
Every time
for
a
that,
blaze gem
so
inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. That way, there's no chance of anyone in the tribe getting hurt.
yes,
This is the central
she's
inscription
German
that
too.
controls all the other blaze gem inscriptions, which will also soon serve as Nechka's ancient name.
She's my foster
You
sister.
made all of this yourself, plus Oli?
Yes, it was lots and lots of work. It was truly exhausting. Or perhaps I've just grown old. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just from being in the sun. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still far from completion. I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up to this central inscription.
I've thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
That's
Yes,
not
I do.
your opinion.
But as long as I can get my Nechka back,
Sorry,
I'm
mate,
willing to
but
do whatever it takes.
I have to choose
Otherwise,
by myself
Nechka won't have
when
any
I
chance
play
of
what I
reclaiming
play.
her past once I'm dead and gone. She won't remember me,
I mean,
and she won't even
at
remember
least
why
it's
her
my
name
work
is Nechka.
that I have to do,
When that time comes,
and I
she'll be
mean,
left
I
to
get
drift
paid
around
for
the
it,
world all
so
alone, unknowing of where
I
she
have to
came from
do it
or where she should
like
go.
I do it.
She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother or as a name engraver, I can't simply stand by and let her name disappear.
Shilonen?
I'll take the central inscription with me. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and I won't make any promises until I've checked everything. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler and Paimon. Let me fetch them for you.
Haben wir jetzt auch unseren Ancient Name? What?
I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Also kriegen wir jetzt auch unseren Ancient Name, oder wie ist das?
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts. Please, take them.
I'll take it. Oh, da hat irgendwas gescheppert.
What was that noise?
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Sorry, I'll go check on her first. Nechka, don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if you need anything.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you.
What do you mean by that? Okay, den Auftrag haben wir fertig. Wo ist das? 142 Meter. Ouch. Ow. Okay, well. That's something. Gut, gehen wir dahin. So, wo sind da? Kritische Situation. Emotional damage. Ouch. Aber ich möchte sie mir ansehen. Aha. Oh, jetzt kommen wir wieder zu der Melodie. Oh, ich liebe
Oh,
die.
yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem. It's just that the workshop is cluttered with
Es
way
passt
too much
einfach
stuff.
zu Children's
Books,
of Echoes.
files, and even ancient texts I got from the Masters of the Nightwind. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault
Thank
for
you.
being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints.
Ouch.
She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
Oh no!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor.
No
Ever
problem, du
since
mich
then,
auch, gell?
Kachina
So,
always waits
ja.
outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Sei.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought there would be weapons and armor hanging all over the place. But it seems more like a library than a workshop.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts.
So
You
she's a
probably already know that
bookworm.
each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories to support it. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a physical shape, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible. But, as you might know, People tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature.
Hey!
Only in true stories can you find the authentic
That's
spirit.
not nice, Lorna.
And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name
What's your
that
language,
matches
mate?
its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details...
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those kinds of physically tangible effects. Well, take your own names, for example. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for
I
you.
don't want to see things like
And
that in my live
person
stream
then
chat.
condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift.
So please
It
be
may
respectful.
feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's what Auntie once told me. With this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared and tired quickly. But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, you might still get tired, but it'll still be a whole lot better than walking alone. The Traveler always has Paimon by his side, though, so he'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler.
Lorna, I said I don't wanna see something like this in my live stream chat. What's your language, mate?
It's always flying. Of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
She don't force people or friends.
Anyway, this is what Clasoli told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most. I've never been able to figure out the rest.
Even if you're 11, you have to watch your language.
Don't get it?
She's much older
that's
than
not
you.
entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consensus on the most
So
important
please
thing.
show some respect.
You know, I am sick of
to
talking. We
grown-ups.
can talk about all of this later.
Did you
There you
hear
go.
a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
Yeehaw! Tadam. So, bisschen Zeit haben wir noch.
Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. That will allow me to investigate the internals of the central inscription. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice last time I used it. before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a cliff or open ground. Only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing. I really don't want to engrave such a large diagram with my bare hands.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside without ruining Tlasoli's inscription?
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, I'd just take it apart and pour phlogiston into the internal engravings to see everything. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy the blessing that Auntie has prepared for Nichka.
For me, it's unusual
does
name.
the central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle,
like this in Germany,
which
so
is
for me
names
it's
are
an
intrinsically
unusual name.
valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. They allow the world to become more orderly and identifiable. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it.
But it's a nice name.
That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible. Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost a technical job. There's no debating that. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice.
Aufzuziehen, hä? Aufziehen, was? Hä?
After all, creating an ancient name is quite the complicated process. Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the heroes in Natlan's history. Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes and wishes for them. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. To come up with a fitting and accurate nickname requires much thought and observation. If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, no one will remember them anyway. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could and try to come up with the most fitting nicknames possible. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Also du Mensch großziehe oder so, ne? Achso, ne, aufziehe, du Mensch, achso.
Now I'm curious.
Mensch, jetzt aufziehe von aufziehe, erziehe, großziehe oder aufziehe von jemand auf die Schippe nehme, da.
Of course, this is also my line of work, you know.
Achso,
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others.
Ja, teasing someone heißt es. Also to tease someone.
Smith?
Also jemand ärgern quasi.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. And quite fitting, too. I'll remember it. But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch closely.
Ja, joking. Kamaaza. Oh. 2D-Version. Auch nicht schlecht. Okay, Sekunden. Kurz überlege. No, she was speaking in German, not in English. Oh! Oh, sick.
Adjust information by
Das
2
Wall crawling, wie
degrees.
geil ist das?
Stop. The error margin is
Oh,
within
ist
an
das
acceptable
geil.
amount,
Yes.
but I'll extend the inscription link a little
Oh, die
more just
fährt
to be
sogar,
safe.
was ist cool. Yo!
I'll leave some space
Brother.
here, and when the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other.
Ist das geil.
There. That should complete the flow.
Ja, ne, wir ärgern uns gegenseitig. Also, wir, wie sagt man? Wart.
Amazing, Shilonen! You are running all
Making
over that
jokes
as if it
about
was
us,
flat
heißt es.
ground.
Ourselves. Making jokes about ourselves.
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time.
Yeah, we do not. We do not. We
More
do
or
not.
less, yeah. I usually have at least the key equipment on hand.
I mean, you can
I can show them to you when we next find the time.
you can
but
spell it
let's get to
or
work
write
first.
it like that in English, or you
Let me
can
see. Start with anchor 1 and activate it with density 3 phlogiston.
write it like we do not. We do.
Whoa! A super
We do
huge
not.
diagram just appeared.
We
The
or
central inscription
we
is
do.
funny.
We do not, or you can. We do not. You have the possibility of different announcings in English, so it's like it depends on
Are you done checking
in which
the
state you
inscription,
are, or
I didn't
In
find
which-
any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All
in
the
which
adjustments are
city-
indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
it's like slang.
That means we can help Slasoli and Nechka now, right?
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also just going to go ahead and share both, so it's not like
Ja, alles
you'll have a
gut.
choice in the
Ich bin
matter.
nur noch ein bisschen live, aber nicht langweilig. Um 1 muss ich ja dann bei der Lisa sein.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, you know, before we get to that, I want to ask the traveler a question.
You're welcome.
What are your thoughts on absorbing memories? Yeah, well, sounds like something you'd say. But if you ask me, there's a problem with what Auntie said. It's, hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memories related to a single person. By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices,
Also irgendwie
it
will
is
ich
completely possible for
Shilonen
her to
doch
use this
ziehen,
inscription
weil ich
to
finde sie geil.
accomplish far bigger things.
Accomplices? You make it sound like she's committing a crime.
Hello,
Well,
lady.
here's the good news. Yes, this blaze gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices or signs that she intends to put it to such uses. From a purely
playing some
objective
games and
standpoint,
drinking some
we can
rum.
consider that possibility as yet to be
Perfect
confirmed
for
for now.
Sunday.
The bad news is, there's still an
Nope.
underlying problem with this blaze gem inscription that cannot be
mean,
ignored.
You didn't say
I
if
believe I've
you
mentioned
are
this
a
before.
girl
Ancient
or a
names
boy.
operate
So,
with the help of the Wayab, Granting them the power to
at
read
least you
information
didn't
kept
tell
in
her
the ley lines.
if you are a
In
boy
this
or a girl.
process, the YUB
So
actually
she
function
couldn't
like
know.
relays, helping the ancient name bearer sense the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the YUB from the process and don't use any tools,
She
then
didn't
finding
know.
a specific
So
story
she's not
is
gender
akin to
blind.
trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand
And I
from
mean,
a
because
rushing
of
river.
comments or live stream comments, she cannot choose if you're a boy or not. She wants to play Fortnite by herself. Besides
Exactly.
watching my stream.
Anyone who
She's
attempts to
watching
do
my
so
stream
will
and
likely
she's
lose
playing
most of their
Fortnite
cognitive function or become
at
a
the same time.
babbling madman who talks
what
to
she meant.
themselves all day long. Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley
She was
line,
writing
and
in German,
Nechka
so-
as the only ancient name bearer of this ley line. There's no way Auntie would let Nechka plunge into the
That's why
river
you
of
couldn't
memories
understand it.
without any tools. She'd only
Sorry,
be
mate.
overwhelmed by the surge of memories. And considering that Nechka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work on her own to accurately find the correct past. Only Aunt Felisoli can help her filter the correct memories of her past. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nechka's
She
YUB
wasn't saying
to help her extract the corresponding
that I should
memories
play
in the
Fortnite.
different
She was
situations she
saying
may face.
she's playing
In
Fortnite
an ideal world, this
at the
would
same
be
time
perfectly
as she's
fine,
watching
as
my
long as
stream.
every extracted memory is
She didn't
correct.
say anything
Nechka
about
would essentially
that I
be getting her
have to go
past
to
back.
Fortnite.
And I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that
Or
Auntie remembers about
that I
Nechka.
need to go to Fortnite.
But Auntie
so
is not a YUB. Her body won't.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlasoli will...
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind. Come on, let's go see
she
Auntie.
didn't say anything about it, so you don't have to worry. I'll stream my Genshin for a little bit more longer. At least 30 minutes or something, and then I'm switching off and starting again streaming later. Because I have some work to do in real life. Okay, was haben wir hier?
Ah, Shilona. It looks like you've made your decision. Am
Das haben wir.
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's past. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen. I really...
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost. But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine.
Alright.
I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little Nechka.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nechka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past. Oh, by the way, did you give the book to Nechka?
Die Erinnerung aus der Vergangenheit zu extrahieren, sie ihr dann wiederzugeben, wenn sie geheilt ist.
How could I just hand her a
Ist doch
birthday
schon mal was.
present that you specially
Also
bought
so
for her?
verstehe ich das jetzt. Kann man machen.
I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her. It'll be a nice surprise.
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
So for now we have 12 p.m.
Oh, is Nechka up again? But, uh-oh. That's not good. Let's go have a look.
Nechka, don't hurt yourself.
Shilonen, is that you? You're Nechka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on
It's
your
12
own.
noon.
You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it
So
several
there's
times.
not much time difference.
You've already read it? But didn't
It's a
Tlasoli
time
package up the book
difference
that
from...
Shilonen brought?
Yeah. 6 hours? 7
No.
hours?
She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't
I mean,
from Shilonen.
it's
It's
European
one I bought for
time
her before.
that we have.
A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Like I
Which
said,
version? The shopkeeper
not
said it was the one
no,
with the perfect
it's
ending
not
to the
much time
story.
difference.
Apparently
5
that's the
or
only one you
6
can find on the
hours.
market now. Ugh. It's all my fault. You wasted your money and now it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nechka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh, right. Nechka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Mom told me about you.
Ah,
Oh, seems like
Nechka is
everyone knows who we
cute.
are now.
cutiness. Mit ihren
Yeah,
kleinen
Nechka seems
Bärenöhrchen.
to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Naja gut, okay, ich meine, Shilonen ist ja ein Panther in dem Sinn, also von daher.
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition, I don't think she...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately.
I mean,
Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy some things.
it's not that
Let's
you
give her a
can
proper
see
celebration.
the name of my character.
What do you think,
on
Auntie?
monitor.
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
All right. As you wish.
You
I
mean
also
the name
happen to
for
have
the
a few
traveler,
pet
right?
Blaze Gem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. We can go together. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nechka's water bottle and some towels. Some medicine. Oh, and a parasol.
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go. Please be good now, Nechka. Don't cause any trouble for Shilonen and the others.
Oh,
Natürlich,
you can
machen wir
let me
das.
carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nechka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was little.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Okay, thanks everyone. And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Aw, cute.
Let's go look for Ike now. I've had her
Alright.
Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Dann gehen wir mal raus. Und gucken, was wir jetzt noch machen müssen. Ein bisschen Zeit haben wir noch. What do you mean by that? I mean, my favorite character is Zhongli, and I have the favorite weapon that I always wanted for him equipped. So now I don't understand what you exactly mean, mate.
Tosoli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, and Nichka too! Oh, she seems to be doing much better now. She's even out and about. I'm sure it won't be long before she'll be playing with Chanil and the others.
I hope so. Here, Igno. This is your inscription. I've finished repairing it.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, by the way, I came across a piece of good quality ore a while ago. I was thinking of using it to make some pretty jewelry for little Nichka. I remember that Nichka would become so happy every time she saw a shiny ring. Right, Nichka?
Yep.
I'm sure she'd love that.
My pleasure. Give me a moment. I'll bring the ore.
Alright.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nichka?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name.
Mm-hmm, noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise for you.
Kriegen wir doch hin.
That's okay. Thank you, Shalonen.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nichka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know more about ores. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Aw.
Sorry
Jeez.
about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started to recover.
Sie ist ein Kind. Kinder sind immer
She's still
neugierig.
too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help her write letters to people in the tribe about...
That's how you know she's one of the children of Echoes.
Yeah, she's still
It's
there.
normal for us to be interested in ore.
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in the new version of To Kill the Brave, when he was about to save his brother Remak. According to the story, we should be right around... To Kill prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name
But
ever
she's in the
live
background.
on.
She's
I am willing
watching
to sacrifice my
right
heart
beside
and blood in return.
playing Fortnite.
The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths.
Then Tequil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry.
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nichka? Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book... Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting. Even if it's hard for kids to, well, completely understand.
What about me? I'm still playing, so...
Nichka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay. Just wait a bit and Paimon will read it out for you.
That's not true.
I mean,
Actually,
I'm the streamer
I
at
already
least.
know the other ending.
already know the other ending? But didn't you only read the edition your mom got for you?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh? Mom. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, then what will Mom have to read to you at bedtime? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Alright.
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nechka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry for her next birthday. But, you know, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday.
Next, let's visit
Alright,
the Fisch
machen wir
Salon.
doch, machen
He
wir
should be
doch.
close by. Stay close, Nechka. Don't go too far.
Yes, Mom.
Kriegen wir doch hin. So. Schließen wir mal die Geburtstagszeremonie ab. Hep, 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 hep und hep. Da vorne ist sie, da gehen wir hin.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Fisch Salon.
I didn't expect to have 2 name engravers coming in today. Welcome. What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli? I'll give you a discount like usual.
Oh, süß. Discounts sind immer gut.
Whoa, offering a discount just like that? Tlazoli sure has connections.
She was once our name engraver and did a lot for the tribe.
Thank
Dann
you for
ist
your
es verständlich,
generosity.
dass sie einen Discount
I
hat.
finished
Warum nicht?
preparing your Blasium inscription. Here, have a look. Come on, Nechka. Say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so this is Nechka.
Gut
Tlazoli has shown me some
erzogenes
pictures
Kind.
before.
So ist das richtig.
It looks like you're doing much better now.
Thank you,
How about this? Go ahead and pick anything you'd like from the store. Think of it as a
Like I
gift from
said,
me.
she's playing Fortnite beside watching Stream.
No, that's alright. Mom told me that you've already given a lot to our family.
That's why she's
Oh, well, that was
not
for your family.
speaking much in the comments.
I've never given anything just for you. If you don't feel like it, you can also let your mom choose for you.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick something for Nechka. His drills and small clamps are good quality. I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a pinch. Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors? I remember seeing a few different styles.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you to pick.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? It should only take a moment.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go yourself and...
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors.
She's 80
If
plus.
you don't come and help me choose, I won't be able to pick one that needs... Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a
Didn't
moment.
say anything.
And there goes
Just
Shalom
kidding.
and dragging Tlazoli off to buy more stuff.
I won't run off. Paimon, who's your favorite character in To Kill the Brave?
Paimon's favorite? Tequila, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could. What about you, Nechka? Which character do you like?
You see, like I said, she's much older than
I
you.
like Remak.
The one
Remark.
who was possessed by Quatlique, but never forgot his brother Tequila. He was also an amazing character.
Yes.
If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Quatlique in the final battle.
And you have a long way to go ahead.
Of course! A story's only interesting if you can really get immersed in it.
With 11 years old, you
Nechka,
have
why don't we play pretend?
much time
You can be Remak, and
to
Paimon
do
will be
things.
Tequila, okay?
Going on adventures, exploring.
Mr. Traveler?
So, I mean, why not?
Can I play the role of Quatlique?
But isn't she the villain? And right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Quatlique was defeated and the brothers both survived. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different. You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nechka.
My favorite line is the one from the end. It's...
Come here, Nechka.
Oh.
Look at you.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child. You forget everything as soon as you start playing.
We've picked something up for Nechka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up.
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Shilonen has dragged Tlisoli away from us a couple of times now.
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nechka be in the heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home.
Alright. Dann geht's wohl wieder zurück nach Hause. Zu Hause. Doch nicht? Oh. Oh, wait. Kawabanga! Bumm. Die erste Regel des Lots, vergessen niemals den Lot.
I finished repairing your Blaze Gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal? Was it usable?
Yes, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I just want to see Nechka get better.
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
Aww.
It's fine. Honestly.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale Blaze Gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble if Pakal ever got wind of it. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. The last time Pakal came and asked me about it, I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been leaving so often, I said that I had found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it. Sorry. I've been talking my head off. Please, come in and have a seat.
Sure, we can sit for a moment, but...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean
Natürlich.
Misha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much as you can.
Interesting.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely yet. Really? Then Paimon's gonna take a good look at what they have.
War ja klar, wenn es ums Essen geht oder um irgendwelche
You haven't bought any
Schmuckstücke,
jewelry for a
ist
while,
Paimon gleich
Auntie.
immer dabei.
Why don't you pick one out?
Come on, Nechka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick something out.
Mr. Traveler,
Come here, Nechka.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Chevin and Shilonen, but it's already getting late. It'll be Nechka's birthday in a few days, and there's still a lot for us to do before that.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful jewelry to celebrate.
Oh, süß.
Mom,
Uh-oh. Der Blick von der
You're
Mutter.
getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. Let's go. You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing.
I didn't.
Nechka, I never taught you to lie.
Sorry, Mom.
Nechka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right. What should we do?
No, Nechka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
Shilonen ist
No,
natürlich
it's
da, um
fine.
den Tag zu
I'll
retten.
carry her. Let's go, Nechka. It's time to go home.
Das stimmt doch aber irgendwas nicht. Habe ich so das Gefühl. Irgendwas ist da im Busch. Dun, 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 dun. Njong. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, die Melodie.
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today. Please be sure to come to Nechka's birthday party. Alright, it's nearly bedtime for Nechka, so let's part our ways here.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that copy of To Kill the Brave I brought.
I understand. Really, do you think I'd let your efforts go to waste? It's very special to receive a book from you.
Yeah.
Oh, put it somewhere? Isn't she going to read it?
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's even memorized nearly every line.
Oh, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nechka's probably never heard this version of To Kill the Brave.
Oh. What's different about this version?
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published. It was released long before Nechka fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Shilonen.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nechka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before her illness. So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending, right?
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if she does remember the ending, what does that prove? Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of the story.
Oh, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently.
Right.
In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nechka reading the book. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nechka where she'd read it.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memories...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home. I
do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
Nechka, where did you read that book?
Go home, Nechka. Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Oh.
Silence.
Uh-oh.
That's the line from the old ending. Nechka remembers it.
I know everything. Shilonen, help me, please.
Oh shit.
Blocking the door.
Get back.
Ooh, Zimmerservice.
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Whoa. What are all those things on Nechka's walls?
Also ich glaube, wenn wir mal eine Tür
It
brauchen
seems
zum
Auntie put all
Öffnen,
the
rufen wir
extra
Shilonen.
inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
Oh nein. Ich glaube, ich weiß, wo wir hingehen. Uh-oh. Ich weiß genau, wo wir hingehen. Ich wusste doch, dass die Höhle noch irgendwas zutage kommen lässt. Die ganze Zeit hieß es, man kann da nicht rein, aber ich wusste es. Mögliche Belohnung, keine. Das ist einfach nur storybasierend. Okay, das schließen wir noch ab. Mulan, die packen wir weg. Die brauchen wir in dem Fall nicht. Shogun oder Nahida? Wir nehmen Shogun mit, komm.
What is the situation?
Die Situation ist ernst, Shogun. Okay, rein in den Dungeon. Und dann gucken wir mal. So. Wir haben es ja bald geschafft, das passt. 2 Stunden haben wir heute wieder hinter uns gebracht in Genshin. Das hat sich wieder gelohnt. Später gibt es dann noch einen 2-stündigen Horizon-Stream. Da haben wir auch noch einiges zu tun. Also von daher sind wir doch gut abgesegnet, oder? Warte mal. Ich nehme mir sicherheitshalber noch einen Booster mit. Lieber haben und nicht brauchen, als brauchen und nicht haben. So, gut. Dachte ich mir doch.
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've
Das ist
all
Ihr
been
Workshop?
deceived.
Willst du mich verarschen?
Why are there people up ahead?
Let's finish this
If you're
fast.
up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate.
Wir lassen natürlich nichts anbrennen. Zack,
And voila!
zack,
A round of applause.
zack. Wo? Da. Zack, 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 zack. Uppercut.
That was quick.
Natürlich war das schnell. So gehört sich ja auch. Gelonen. Kannst du? Ja, kannst du. Sehr schön. Sick Movement. Jetzt müssen wir darüber. Hep, hep. Und dann da auch wieder hoch. Ah. Stuck. Okay, die 2D-Variante ist jetzt nicht so passend gelaufen, aber dafür sind wir rübergekommen. So. Hep. Bloß keine Fehler machen. Nein. Das war jetzt nicht geplant. Ha, zum Glück haben wir Chelonen dabei. Ihre Fähigkeit ist echt brauchbar dafür. Zack. 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 So, jetzt müssen wir dahin und dann da hinten hin, ne? Oh. Hep, hep, hep. Geh hoch. So, wo jetzt? Dahin. Hep. Touchdown, Baby. Jetzt müssen wir da hoch. Okay, kurz die Ulti rechargen lassen. Also, was heißt Ulti? Ihre Second. Oh, ich finde die Fortbewegungsmöglichkeiten so gut von Gelonen. Ja, was ist? Geh hoch. Hep, hep. Ist ein bisschen gewöhnungsbedürftig, aber Zeit zu Zeit. Der Dropkick. Wo willst denn du hin? Komm her. Komm her. Komm her. Ah, bitteschön. Hier gibt's keinen Loot, das ist gut. Oh oh. Da haben wir eine Chest, die nehmen wir natürlich mit. Hep. Da müssen wir hin, ne? Da hoch. Ah, I see. Okay. Nein. Wrong turn. Hep, 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 hep. Haben wir. So. Also mein momentanes Gefühl. So my momentary feeling is I like it a lot. I played most of the time and it doesn't get boring at any time. Oh. Das haben wir gut gelöst. Haben wir hier irgendwelche Chests? shit. Da haben wir eine Chest, war ja klar. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, interesting. Hello,
All right, let's
party
finish
people.
this fast.
Get a little chilly.
Zack, 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 zack. Uppercut. Uppercut und Genshin. Das wachsen nicht. Bleib liegen.
Let's begin.
Out of the way or get that was quick.
Hä? Wait, da fehlt doch noch jemand.
This is
Okay, gibt's mal einen Stein auf den Kopf.
stabilize.
Shine down.
A moment.
Zack. 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 Und die Ulti hinterher. Yeehaw. Bam.
The door is closed here too. Where should we go now?
Wir gehen nach oben natürlich. Wir haben den Weg doch schon gesehen.
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again.
Machen wir doch.
Maybe it can take us further inside.
I'm a housekeeper.
All right, let's keep
In a
going.
couple of months, I finished my 3 years of training in housekeeping, so yeah,
All right.
I'm officially a housekeeper. Oh, wow. Die Tür ging schnell zu. Okay, was ist jetzt der Plan dahinter? Da hinten müssen wir hin. Hep, hep. Schaffen wir das? Ja, das schaffen wir. Easy peasy. So, I'm working with textiles, cleaning toilets, rooms and stuff, or cooking meals. That's what this part of housekeeper means. Hä? Okay, was ist der Punkt dafür? Ah, jetzt, okay. Und dann rüber. Zip, zip, zip. Natürlich müssen wir hier rüber, ne? War ja klar. Einmal wieder drumherum und oben drüber. Oh oh. Holy. Warte. Das ist die Werkstatt von ihr? What? Jesus. Das ist ein Riesending. Wo müssen wir hin? Da müssen wir hin.
You got here quick. Impressive.
Das ist die Werkstatt von Tante Glasoli? Alter Vater, Oh nein.
Planning to do to her.
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter.
Uh-oh.
Even though she's not my daughter yet. But
That
once
does
everything
look
is
good.
over, she will really become my Nechka.
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka.
Sie will das machen. Ich dachte,
She has stayed in
Zelonen
my
will das
kingdom for far
machen.
too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back. Don't worry, Nechka.
Psychotante.
Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
Psycho
I'm
Auntie.
afraid so.
Then who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka. I raised her and took care of
Also
her
ist
for
das
many
nicht
years.
Nechka, hä?
I thought that taking her in would
What?
help me feel better. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very... Is she really
What
my
the
child?
fuck?
My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka. how could I be happy? My
Psychopathische
little
Tante.
Nechka is still waiting for me to get her home. As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, and now the time has come for me to pay.
What the fuck?
As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient name.
Oh, nice.
Shilonen, you have yet to make a move.
My birthday
I
is...
take it you're examining the inscriptions around you.
August 28,
It's no use.
1993.
I've already set up the blaze gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nechka's ancient name.
But I can't.
After Nechka returns,
My stream
I'll
is
make
a
sure to
18
invite
plus
you to her
stream,
birthday party.
so I'm free to do it.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't worry, Nechka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
3.
Mom will always be with you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka. Now. Please, wake up.
1!
Uh-oh. What you doing next?
It's alright. It's
Cutscene?
alright.
Oh my god.
You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Yes. Cinematic cutscene. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Jesus. Hell yeah.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
This is a different Nechka.
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Das sieht nicht gut aus.
Telasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me.
Oh, wow.
The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots. So life ever cycles until we return to the loam.
At the moment, I don't have.
We've known each other a while, but we've never met.
I'm just playing games
You're
that I like, so.
Nechka? Yes, but I still don't know your name.
I'm open for every
My
game.
name's Napeka.
Napeka.
It really suits you.
Oh, Zeus. Cute. Cutiness.
Napeka. I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
Wow. I want more. I want to see more.
Is but a backdrop.
Holy shit. Das war eine Cutscene. Psst. Wow.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now... Where did she go? Nechka? Nechka? Where are you? Answer, Mummy. Please, Shilonen. You saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake.
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand.
Enough, Tlasoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
Oh boy.
I didn't
Das
want
geht
things to
unter die
turn out
Haut.
like this. All I wanted was to remember Nechka. To see her again.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. The one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is...
Undugu.
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Nechka is everything to me.
Boah.
Without her, I can't
Das
see
ist
any
hartes,
future for me.
hartes Gut.
And as for blessings...
Das ist ein hartes Pflaster, Jesus.
What blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember what her final words really were? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots. It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Shilonen, Nechka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Mr. Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's get out of here.
Wow.
What about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now.
Das ist eine harte Nummer. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Heavy. Aber es ist auch so spannend. Es macht so Bock. Genshin ist einfach so geil, ey. Ich liebe die Storylines. Die Quests, alles. Ah, das Spiel ist einfach echt. Muy biente. Jesus. Cutscene.
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
She's already planned out everything. Shilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nepeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me.
And in a shortcut, meaning?
After all, this was already the last idea I could think of. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all either quickly whisked away by Tlasoli or simply refused to believe me. Even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just blame my illness to cover it up. All she had to do was start to cry, and she would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, it would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept. I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
You have us now, Nepeka.
Yeah. Sorry, I just can't help it.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Shilonen for help. Shilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help.
Oh, süß. Take a seat. Oh, jetzt noch so ein schönes Abschlussfoto, das wäre nice.
Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in her room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but also actively erase people's memories of Nechka. It's similar to graffiti. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it?
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized her actual motives.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start? The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck that the worst-case scenario actually happened. But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if that wasn't our original intention. Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now. Everything is finally over, and Nepeka can finally be herself.
So,
yes.
What should I do now, Shalonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up anymore.
But I don't know what I can do. Everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers she enjoyed, how she acted and spoke.
Yes, she is still there, but
not
she's
her,
playing.
But I can only be like her. I don't know, Shalonen. I just don't know.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka.
But I no longer remember anything about myself. I'm scared, Shalonen. What should I do?
Oh.
Wir kriegen das schon.
Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made this as a mold.
A blaze gem inscription. You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all their hearts. It has always protected you, and...
But I don't even remember the names of my parents.
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what kind of future you will face. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree. Your name is your starting point, as well as your guide. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
I'll do my best.
All right.
You can do it, Nepeka.
Thank you all. Shalonen, Paimon, and Mr. Traveler.
Aw, süß.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax and take it easy. We're from the same tribe after all. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. Oh, I don't know if the plan will work. Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just focus on ourselves. Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first.
All right.
Oh, gosh. I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet.
Huh? Oh, anything. I'm not picky.
All right.
Good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us.
Let's go.
Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.
Aww. Cute. Gebete und Wünsche an die Gipfel der Berge abgeschlossen. Oh, Jesus. Das war ein anstrengender Ritt. Woohoo. Oh, ist das das Ende? Das ist cool. Das machen wir natürlich noch, oder? Das ist dann mal das Ende dieser Quest. Bin gespannt, was dann noch alles kommen wird. Ich habe tierisch Lust drauf. So. Dann sind wir, glaube ich, auch schon langsam am Ende angekommen von dem jetzigen Genshin-Stream. Streaming ist nicht leicht, sag ich euch. Es braucht viel Zeit und Geduld. Und vor allem Konzentration. Jesus. Aber es macht auch so Spaß. Deswegen mache ich es ja so gern. Es macht mir total Spaß. Die Leute zu unterhalten, mich selbst zu unterhalten. Mich zeitweise auch mal blöd anzustellen, aber das gehört dazu, ne? Hui. So, ich glaube, wir kommen langsam zum Ende. Denke ich.
Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest. Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient... What I do know is that Tlisoli's workshop will be closed permanently, and any remaining incomplete Blaze Gem inscriptions will be completely destroyed. And as for the completed Blaze Gem inscriptions, I'll be handling them, which, whew, yeah, yet another hassle to deal with. Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine. Otherwise, we'd have a real mess on our hands. Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news. The memories that were absorbed by the Blaze Gem inscriptions can be restored to their owners.
Yes.
Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners. Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nechka to come back, Auntie made the entire tribe forget about her. Now, Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Phew, what a bizarre turn of events. She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my plan to conduct an official investigation into her history. The tribe hasn't responded yet, so I'm planning to take her in for now, but that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep. After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.
Wow. So, damit haben wir es dann also abgeschlossen. Das ist doch mal ein Wort. Nice. Das heißt, wir kriegen wieder ein paar Gratis-Items. Up-Items für Gilonen. Das ist cool. Ah, sehr schön. So, jetzt gehen wir noch kurz ins Inventar. Zip, zip, zip. Hä? Wir haben was Neues gekriegt, aber wo? Wait a minute. Oh, ja natürlich, hier. Die Pilgerchronik. Da können wir unsere Erfolge nachsehen. Damit haben wir schon mal das. Dann haben wir fast den inneren Kreis fertig. Dann fehlt nur noch der äußere Kreis. Das ist gut. Wir machen Fortschritte. Finde ich gut. We like it. So, jetzt gucken wir mal. Wir haben genug Primos. Die switchen wir wieder um zu den Schicksalen. Und wir versuchen erneut unser Glück. Wieder nichts, aber wir haben immer noch Zeit. Das kriegen wir hin. 16 Tage, da kriegen wir noch einiges gefarmt. Das wird schon gehen. So, gut. Dann würde ich sagen, haben wir unser heutiges Abenteuer beendet. Unser weiteres Abenteuer. Demnächst werden ja noch andere Quests kommen. Hier habe ich auch noch ein bisschen was zu machen. Ein bisschen Looting, ein bisschen Farming. Wir haben ja noch ganz schön viel Luft. Also von daher, hier können wir noch einiges farmen. Hier und hier. Das passt ganz gut. Mir hat es heute wieder richtig Spaß gemacht. Ich hoffe, allen anderen, die mir im Stream zugeschaut haben, auch. So. Und an dieser Stelle würde ich sagen, wenn euch das Ganze gefallen hat, lasst ein Däumchen nach oben da. Schreibt was in die Kommentare. Und bis dahin, bis dann, bis zum nächsten Stream. Hulu.